What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video, and you already know what to do. If you haven't already subscribed, liked, or shared any of my videos, go check that out. If you want to go check me out on Twitter, you can go check me out on Twitter. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about my beloved Toronto Raptors and why they have been one of the most disrespected teams to ever defend a title. From the beginning to the middle, and even at the end, you had constant people just berating us with insults, asking about if our team has the wherewithal to even manage games, having people say we were performing bad at the bubble, even though our record at the bubble was quite good. If I recall, did we not win almost every single game? If I can remember, how many games did we lose? But yet you have guys like certain critics always making jokes. We only lost one game in the bubble. We played 7 games. We went 6-1. But somehow, I honestly, it baffles me sometimes what goes on in people's minds. But yeah, ESPN, the whole American media, everything, they just love to bash the Raptors, insult the Raptors, not give us the credit that we deserve as defending champs, not even think that we could even compete without Kawhi Leonard, not factoring in that we have one of the best GMs in the world in you know who it is, our president of basketball, no other than himself, Mr. Masai Ujiri, who pulled off the Kawhi Leonard trade and shocked the whole world. And people actually had the audacity to say it's a bad deal for the Raptors because Kawhi could leave and they would have lost DeRozan for nothing. Get out of here with that. At the end of the day, the Raptors are the Raptors. We are still the defending champs, even though we have now been kicked out of the playoffs in Game 7, in a game that after the second game, you know what they were saying? Oh my God, the rhetoric never stops. After the second
Worried
game,
about Boston, and I apologize for the tardiness. For some reason, with every single other show, there are no technical difficulties when it comes to me, but somehow, some way, when it comes to my own show, which is First Take, year in a row, I have slept on the Toronto Raptors.
so after 2 games, he rid off the Raptors, but it gets even worse. There was a guy that works for Fox Sports at the time, and you guys might have already seen this clip before, but he just says the most silliest things ever. And he went out of his way to criticize the Raptors and saying that once Kawhi Leonard leaves, that we won't have any relevance. We won't even be a playoffs teams. In his words, he said we would be going back to the basement.
We are done. We are officially finished with this irrelevant franchise. Back to Canada, back to the basement. The Raptors are back in the lottery. Have fun drafting about 12th in the NBA, but
The guy said we were going to be finishing at the bottom, drafting 12th in the NBA. I don't know if you watch basketball, but we have a lot more options than just Kawhi Leonard. And for you guys to be this disrespectful to the Toronto Raptors, it's actually hilarious. It's actually hilarious because first you got Stephen A. Smith. He always gets his predictions wrong anyways. He might have got this one right, correct, for once. But counting us out after 2 losses and us taking it to Game 7, that, in my eyes, showed a lot of people that they were wrong. Then you got Jay William here. You know what? I actually respect Jay Williams' opinion. I thought he was a very balanced and fair judge of character but when I heard what he said, calling the Raptors overhyped, mediocre, and was one of the worst teams in the bubble, what is he talking about? This is the same man who a couple weeks before that with Kendrick Perkins was talking all about how the Raptors have a chance to win the whole thing and this is that. And in a span of 2 days, he changed his whole opinion and says we're garbage. What? These people, honestly, man, I have no idea what to say with them. But you know what? Yes, we did lose to the Celtics. Yes, we did lose to the Celtics in Game 7 of Eastern quarterfinals, or what? Semifinals? Semifinals. My bad. Eastern Conference semifinals. But we fought. We fought our hardest, and throughout the whole entire season, we just always had to fight. We always had to fight. We had the most injuries out of every team. Let me just show you guys some of our injuries. Like, we had Marcus All injured hamstring, Norman Powell injured ankle, Fred VanVleet injured shoulder, Serge Ibaka injured knee, Marcus All again hamstring again, Patrick McCaw illness, Serge illness, Kyle Lowry neck, Norman Powell finger, Marcus All hamstring. Then you got Ronnis Hollis Jefferson ankle. Keep going. Patrick McCaw, Norman Powell shoulder, Fred VanVleet hamstring, right? Pascal Siakam groin, Marcus All hamstring. You're seeing a trend here. Norman Powell shoulder, Fred VanVleet knee, Matt Thomas finger, Stanley Johnson groin, OG Anunoby eye, Serge Ibaka right ankle, left thumb for Kyle Lowry, Patrick McCaw again knee, groin for Ron Jefferson, and Patrick McCaw once again's knee. When you think about all those injuries that we had, and we still finished second in the, am I wrong? Did we not finish second, people? We still finished in the top teams in the NBA when it comes to record-wise. Did we not? Did we not come back in the bubble and win 6 of our 7 games? And the one game we lost was quite close. Am I mistaken? I could be mistaken. But one thing that's consistent is that the Raptors always get disrespected. They always get spoken about in a manner that we are irrelevant, and we are this team that is up north, and it's cold, and it's Canada, and I don't want to be in Canada because it's damn cold, and I want to be in America, and there should be a chance. The goddamn NBA title should never go up north. It should stay in America. That's Stephen A's own words. He said he does not want a Canadian team to ever win an NBA title again. And he would not want to be in the NBA Finals up north. He doesn't want to be an All-Star up north. He just doesn't like Canada. And it's pretty. He doesn't mind Toronto. He'll get around with the ladies in Toronto, but he doesn't mind that. But I don't know. You know what? All in all, the Raptors, they did their job. They came back, they lost Kawhi Leonard, and they didn't do what the Dallas Mavericks did after they beat Miami the next season, just bend over and let everybody take shots at them. They defended their title. They left amicably, and we went all the way to the Eastern Conference semifinals. We lost in Game 7 against Boston in a 5-point loss. And you know what? When you think about it, we did our job. We did what we had to do. We came back. We said to everybody, we are not going to just this team is much more than just Kawhi Leonard. We had Pascal Siakam arrive, Fred VanVleet take a step forward, Serge Ibaka turned the clock back, Marc Gasol still showed that he's the defensive beast, Norman Powell improve and show that in the playoffs that he's a clutch player and he can perform. We had a resurgence in guys' careers, such as Ronnis Hollis Jefferson had a comeback. Even Stanley Johnson had a game or two. He hit a game winner for us one time this season. So it's just goes to show you, Masai Ujiri has it in the bag, and he's a man that we can trust. And as long as us fans know that we are never going to get the respect that we deserve from these media people, and we just have to just go on with what we have and move on with our lives, because these people are irrelevant to us. And the Toronto Raptors are going to be back again next year. And once Giannis joins the Raptors, you guys know it's game over, people. You guys know it's game over. And these media personalities and all of them, they won't have nowhere to hide. Once we have Giannis Antetokounmpo on the Raptors, nah, you guys won't be talking shit no more. I'm telling you that. As you guys keep talking shit right now, well, we don't have a top 5 player. because the one time we did have a top 5 player, what did we do? We won a title. So, hey, the Raptors, one of the best run organizations in the NBA, one of the most disrespected organizations in the NBA, and one of the most disrespected title defenses in the NBA. And you know what? The season ended off. I can be okay with it. I can understand it. Celtics beat us. I'm not going to be salty. But what I will tell you is we'll be back. And we don't have to worry about some idiots with their dumb analysis anymore, because I think we've shown that we will not be going.
We are done. We are officially finished with this irrelevant franchise.
I think we're officially finished with these irrelevant pundits talking ish. And we know that they have to start worrying about the Toronto Raptors. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kitty G Show, Kitty G TV, Egtv. You already know what it is. If you're still watching, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and everything else. And big up to everybody watching. I'm out.